Hi guys, this is Godzilla Fan 889 and today's video is going to be a special Minecraft video because, as the title suggests, it's going to be a review on the recently released SCP-JS Edition V4 or SCP Collaboration add-on by Julius Caesar. Yeah, that's right. Julius Caesar recently finally released his update to SCP-JS Edition under a new title, SCP Collaboration. He released this update on Halloween, October 31st, and today I'm going to finally review it. So yeah, this update adds a lot of new content to SCP-JS Edition, new weapons, new mobs, new everything. So I'm going to be looking at all the new and changed content he added into his add-on today. Yeah, sorry. Again, these videos aren't scripted, so sorry if I'm fumbling a bit. But yeah, anyways, this add-on, as its name suggests, is a collaboration between Julius and a lot of other awesome people. All of the other people who contributed to the add-on, their channels are linked in the description. So yeah, please subscribe to all of them, not just Julius Caesar, but also everyone who helped him, such as DYDYOOF. Please subscribe to them, as I just said. They're really cool people. They're really awesome. You can chat with them in Julius Caesar's official Discord server. Alright, so yeah. We're going to be going over everything in this add-on, everything that has changed or everything that is new. So I won't be going over all of the old content that hasn't changed. You can just look at it for yourselves when you use the add-on. I'm just here to look at the new updates. So yeah, you can see I have a lot to go over. I have weapons, mobs, morphs, documents, blocks, and yeah. So first we're going to be looking at all of the mobs that have changed in some way. In any way, you know, texture, model, etc. So yeah, we have all the mobs right here, and if you're wondering what this command block is, it's a command block to summon the console entity, which will allow the game to work properly. Also, I won't be going over anything related to the Scarlet King. I'll do a separate video covering the Scarlet King boss battle. You know, it might just be me fighting the Scarlet King boss battle and explaining stuff. And also, since there's so much content in this add-on, I won't be able to review it all in one video, so I'll be making multiple parts. But I will try to make the review of each segment as fast as possible, because the first time I recorded this, it ended up being 17 minutes of just me going over all of the changed mobs. So I'm gonna try to make this quick. No, gotta need a command block. And I just realized I had a command block in the ender chest and I still had to get a new one. Come on. Alright. So first we're going to look at all the changed mobs, and we have SCP-173-JS. And yeah, the main change about him is that he now has a new and improved model, and he looks awesome. You can see now his limbs are thinner and less blocky. They're segmented now, and he has like bent knees. His knees are bent back, and he has a new color. He's now dark gray, and there's pieces of his metal frame sticking out from his body, which I think is a really nice addition. So yes, this is the new and improved SCP-173-JS, and his abilities are still the same. Let's just test it on a D class. Yeah, it still just snaps necks. And also you see a little change to the D-class models. You'll see that, you know, they have their eyes closed. Also, I forgot to mention... I just snapped his neck. I forgot to mention in this update, Julius Caesar changed the textures of almost all of the items and blocks. He made them more simplistic rather than, you know, the old textures, which are like really realistic looking. He made them more pixelated now so that the add-on won't be as big, like the file won't be as big. So yeah, that was SCP-173-JS, and now we're going to be looking at another mob. And just gonna summon the SCP console entity again. We have SCP-096-JS, so you can see he has an improved model now. He has a facial expressions, and his limbs his body has some changes to it. And he now uses the sounds from SCP Secret Laboratory, the Scopophobia update. So yeah, alright, I'm just gonna try and trigger him with some D-class. Alright, here we go. And now let's look at the new expression. Look at that. Oh, Look at his facial expressions. He still has the same ice spike attack, but now, you know, he has improved animations. And he looks really awesome. Look at that walk animation. So yeah, that's SCP-096-JS. And, okay, he makes a lot of sound. Okay, so after 096-JS, we have SCP-049-JS, and as you can see, his look is really different now than the previous version. Now he has some, like, snow clothes on, because now 049 is ice-themed. He has some snow clothes on, his doctor mask is, like, a pale blue color now. He has pale blue eyes, and he has oh yeah, that's one of his newest abilities. He has this Ice Mine ability he can use, which gives the entities which are stuck in this range slowness, and not only that, so yeah, he also attacks with melee, obviously, you know, he can still do melee attacks, and he can instantly kill D-Class, but he also has a ranged attack now, which is like Bendy's 049, you can see he just threw that ice shard, that ice projectile, and it one-shots a D-Class, so yeah, 049 is an incredibly dangerous SCP, and now he has a projectile attack in SCP collaboration, and that's his Ice Mine attack. He just gave himself slowness, but yeah. That's the new 049-JS, and again, I don't want this review to get too long, so I'll just kind of speed up a bit. Now we have SCP-106, and this is SCP-106. And you can see it has a really, really different look now, and it is really awesome, I gotta say. Sorry, misplaced that a bit. So yeah, this is the new SCP-106 model made by DY2I-OOF. DY2I-OOF also made the 049-JS model and the 096-JS model. His channel will be linked in the description as well. He's a really cool guy, you should subscribe to him. So yeah, this is 106's new model, and it looks really cool, as I just said. You know, he has a very detailed body now, and yeah, he even has like toes. So yeah, this is the new SCP-106. His abilities are still the same, but he also has a new ability alongside his former abilities. Again, these aren't scripted, sorry about that. Okay, so now he can summon skeletal soldiers, which is really spooky. And he still can one-shot things, he still deals insane amount of damage. And let's just look at his death animation. Yeah, still the same as the previous version, but you know, the big thing is he got a new model, which is really awesome. I really like his new model, and I'll just put stop sound here to make it easier for myself. Now we have the new SCP-457, and yeah, so this is SCP-457. He also has a texture change now. He looks really different than his old version, but he still has the grow in size feature. So he can grow when you place any block near him, but I'll just use wood. Alright, so yeah, you can see he just bends down like 435 when he starts growing. So now he has grown in size slightly, and also he has a boss bar. And yeah, he still has his voice lines, which are by the Volgun, by the way. So now this is his biggest form. This is the biggest he can grow, and his texture now looks like his old version. And you can see he has a really muscular body. You can see he has a detailed chest and stuff. He's a big boy, and he looks really awesome. So yeah, this new SCP-457, his attacks are mostly the same, but he now has a pretty big weakness, which is water, if you could have guessed. Oh yeah, when he comes to contact with water, he'll take a lot of damage, because, you know, he's literally made of fire, and he will die, so yeah. That's SCP-457 for you, the new and improved SCP-457. So after 457, we're going to be looking at SCP-939 and SCP-3057-2. Let's just look at 3057-2. So for that, the only change is they have an improved animation now. You can see his fins are like moving, and he's just like swishing around in the water. I really like this new animation of 3057-2. Other than that, I don't think their behavior was changed. But now we're going to look at the new SCP-939. And they have a new model. I think it's also made by DY2I-OOF. Again, he's a really great model creator. So yeah, this is SCP-939. And let's just see him attack some D-Class. Please attack the D-Class, please.
Show yourself.
Oh yeah, look at that. He's starting to chase after him, you know, he has different animations now.
Oh, thank God.
And when he kills victims, he also gets his bonus. Okay, I have no idea why the sound is so glitched out, but when he kills his victims, he'll also roar into the air, which is really awesome.
It's just somebody else.
And yeah, of course, 99 sells his voice lines, because 99 would be nothing without the voice lines.
Who the hell is that?
And yeah, I really like his appearance. There are also two versions of 939, as far as I can tell. You can see some of them spawn with a lighter skin tone. So yeah, that is the new SCP-939. He looks really cool. I really love the new model. And after that, we have the new SCP-4335. How long have I been recording for already? 11 minutes. Okay, we still have some time left, no worries. Now we're going to be looking at the new SCP-4335. Now he has a very different model, and he just looks really awesome. This is the new SCP-4335, you know, the literal Minecraft SCP. And we're gonna make him attack a D-class. So yeah, he can still summon Enderman, but he also has a new ability now. Yeah, now he can melee attack. Wow, that is loud. Okay. Okay, so 4335 has a melee attack. 4335 is a new melee attack, and he can also attack things with like this, he can make spikes come out of the ground. I'm hoping he'll be able to show it off. Here's I can some and I'm just waiting for him to show the spike attack and show it off. Honestly, I'm not gonna wait around for it since I'm a bit impatient. Also, I don't want the video to be too long, so yeah, 4335 is a new model now, and he can also attack things with his tentacles, and he also has a spike attack, which he didn't show yet. So now we're going to be looking at the new scientists. That's right, they added more skins for scientists, they added new scientists with new trades. So let's look at the main scientist first, the male scientist. Come on, okay. I don't know why I'm making so many mistakes. So you can see that aside from the usual human-looking male scientists, we have some new ones here. And all of these new ones are based on people who are important people in Julius Caesar's community. You can see, yeah. I'm just going to look at each one of them. So first we have Julius Caesar himself, Dr. Caesar. He has some really cool trades. I'm not going to go over each individual trade, but you can just see it here. He has he has flint steel, TNT, 2950 essence. So that's Dr. Julius Caesar, and now we have Dr. Bendy. He only has 3 trades, but they're really cool. He has the HID turret, 999JS, and also the Dendy the Beeman 81 item. And now we have Dr. Knees, and I think one of them is a voice line. Okay, so this is Dr. Knees. He has some aquatic-related trades, I guess. It's based on Lucius Knees, who also has a channel. Please subscribe to him. And we also have Pixest. And he has pizza, bread, some ammo. Oh, that's his voice line. It's Pixest saying pizza. We have Dr. Pancakes. Yeah, those are some trades. He has some gas masks you can trade with him. And I think... No, hold on. I think there's still one more. We have Dr. DYDY Oof, or Dr. Oof. He trades like 096JS Essence, keycard, some diamond leggings and stuff. So yeah, the male... I'm not going to go over the rest of the male scientists, you know. The main highlight are the scientists based on the actual Addon creators. And you also have some new female scientists. You can see, aside from the ones you've seen before, like this one, you have some new ones, like this one, and... Wait, this one's named Dr. Karen? Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Yeah, we also have Dr. Jenny and some generic female names, I guess. Oops, I just smacked Bendy. Wait, okay, I've been recording for 14 minutes. I gotta wrap this up soon. So yeah, these are all the scientists. I'm gonna have to /kill now. Sorry about that. Wait, oh, shoot. Wrong one. Okay. So yeah, those were all the improved scientists, and now we're going to be looking at the new SCP, the changes to SCP-4375-1. So let me just get, okay. As you all know, SCP-4375-1 can only be acquired when you kill the GOC boss. So yeah, the GOC boss also drops a GOC mech statue now. As its name implies, it's just a statue of the GOC mech. It looks really cool. You can't destroy it, I think, unless you have like a specific item, like I think the destroyer tool. And this is SCP-4375-1. He had some improved animations, but other than that, he's the same. But when he initially spawns in, he has some really cool animations. And yeah, he's still essentially the same though. You can tame him with the YBOD device. You can ride him, and you can also perform the reality bending attacks, which by the way will no longer break blocks, so you don't have to worry about damaging blocks when you use this attack. I'm just gonna make him take out some D-class quick. So yeah, this is an in-depth review, which is why it took so long to just review these couple of mobs. I'm gonna try to make the next parts not as long. You know, I think we're already at 15 minutes. So yeah, this is the first part of my long review of SCP Collaboration. By the way, guys, please don't worry. Part 3 of Trevor Henderson vs. SCP, I'm currently working on it right now, so it should be ready in like a day or two. So don't you worry about it. I have some free time right now. I have a week of where I can do anything. So yeah, I guess that's all for the first part, the SCP Collaboration review. Please download the add-on. I'm sure Julius would appreciate it. And please subscribe to everyone who helped in making this add-on, and everyone who was featured in the add-on, like Sir Pancakes, DYDY Oof, Delicious Sneeze, all the cool people from Julius's community. I think they deserve some recognition. They're pretty cool. So yeah, that's all for this video. Please subscribe and stuff, and bye.